If you are looking for some of the very best plug and play tactics for FM23, you have come to the right place. Whether you're just short of time or you need a complete overhaul of your tactical system, here on the channel I will test the tactics so you don't have to. In today's video I'm going to be looking at a positive 4-2-3-1. The subject of today's tactic testing video is going to be Klopp's 4-2-3-1. This is a tactic that has been created by Josh Daly. It's one of those tactics where it's replicating a real life tactic. So let's break it down and show you some of the positions. We're going to start off at the back with a sweeper keeper who is set to support. On the left you have a fullback set to attack. You have a ball playing defender set to defend. A central defender set to defend. On the right hand side, a fullback set to attack. You then have a ball winning midfielder set to defend. A box to box midfielder set to support. On the left hand side, an inverted winger set to attack. An attacking midfielder set to attack. And on the right hand side, an inverted winger set to attack. At the top of the pitch, you're going to have an advanced forward set to attack. So as I said, this is a tactic that is set up in the style of Jurgen Klopp's 4-2-3-1. It has a tactical style of custom. It has a mentality of positive. It is in possession looking like this. It's in transition will look like this. It's out of possession will look like this. So that's the tactic. It's a 4-2-3-1. It's set up in a positive mentality, and I've put it through its single season sim running the game using Brentford, Verona and Getafe. Let's see how it gets on. We're going to kick off the tactic testing results in the Premier League, which means we are looking for Brentford. We find them in 11th place in the league. If we break down their 38 game campaign, they played 38 games, they won 12. They drew 12, they lost 14, scored 66, conceded 65, they had a 1 goal difference, and that left them on 48 points. Now that was 12 points behind West Ham in the Europa League places, and it was 10 points behind Chelsea, who finished in the Conference League places. If we go to the profile page of the Premier League, we can see that Tony got himself 27 goals. For average ratings, they didn't have a player inside of the top 20. For assists, they had Damsgaard get 10. For Player of the Match awards, they had Tony with 7. Clean sheets, they didn't crack the top 20. The yellow cards, they don't have disciplinary issues, which is a good thing for the tactic. They had Roslev get 15.5 kilometres per 90 minutes. Tackles per 90 minutes, nobody inside the top 20. And dribbles per 90 minutes, they had Aaron Hickey with 4.31 and Rico Henry with 4.17. So Brentford have kicked things off in 11th place in the Premier League. Go to the competitions tab and look at the rest of the things that they took part in. FA Cup, they got knocked out in the 3rd round by Aston Villa. And the Carabao Cup, they got knocked out in the 3rd round by Sunderland. Next, we are moving on to Spain. That means we are in the Liga and we are looking for Getafe. They are in 13th place. And if we break down their 38 game campaign, they played 38. They won 11, drew 12, lost 15, scored 42, conceded 53, had a goal difference of -11, and they finished on 45 points. That left them 15 points behind Real Sociedad in 7th, and it finished 18 points behind Atletico, qualified for the Europa League. If we go to the profile page of La Liga, we can see that they haven't really troubled the stats pages, but they do find Mayoral got 10 goals. In terms of average ratings, they didn't have a player inside the top 20. For assists, they had Porto get 7. Player of the Match awards, didn't have anybody inside the top 20. Clean sheets, the goalkeeper Soria got himself 11. Discipline, again, not too bad. No yellow cards really for the team, which is good. Distance covered per 90 minutes, Sioane got 13.7 kilometres per 90 minutes. Tackles per 90 minutes, Lewis Miller with 3.43 and Munir with 3.43. And dribbles per 90 minutes, they didn't have anybody inside of the top 20. So Getafe finished La Liga in 13th place. Let's look at the other competitions they took part in. Copa del Rey was the only other one. They were knocked out in the second round by Gimnástica de Torrelavega. Finally, we have moved across to Italy. We are looking at Serie A, and that means we are looking for Verona. We find them in 11th place. They played 38 games. They won 15. They drew 9. They lost 14. They scored 53, but conceded 60. They had a -7 goal difference, and they finished on 54 points. That left them 13 points behind Juventus, who qualified for the Conference League, and 13 points behind Lazio, who qualified for the Europa League. If we go to the profile page, we can see that they don't really trouble the stats, but if we go looking, in terms of goals, they have Thomas Henry. He got himself 19 in the league. For average ratings, they didn't have anybody inside the top 20. For assists, again, nobody inside the top 20. Player of the Match awards, nobody inside the top 20. For clean sheets, Montipo got himself 10 clean sheets across the season. Again, discipline not an issue with this tactic. Nobody in the yellow card section. Cabal got 15.54 kilometres covered per 90 minutes. Tackles per 90 minutes, nobody in that category there. And dribbles per 90 minutes. Josh Daly with 4.70 and Faroni with 4.02. So we have Verona finishing in 11th place. Let's look at the other competitions. They played in the Coppa Italia. They got knocked out in the third round by Napoli. So we have Verona finishing in 11th and the other teams finishing around the same position. Right then, if you're still with me at this point of the video, firstly, a big thank you. Secondly, if you don't mind hitting the like and subscribe button to help the channel out, I really would appreciate it. Everybody who has done that for me across the past couple of months, I really cannot thank you enough. Watching the channel grow has been fantastic. Before you do go, don't forget there are other things here on the channel. We have Let's Plays, Rebuilds, Wonder Kids, other tactic tests, including non-league. But for this one, I'm going to leave it there. Big thank you for watching. I'll see you on another video soon.